Hello and welcome back to the Simulation Soccer League Division 2. This time it is Matchday 2. After breaking Matchday 1 just last week, we are back with the second iteration of games in Division 2 this season. I am your play-by-play commentator today, Laser, and I am joined today by a returnee to the booth. Say hello to Omniscius.
Yeah, hello, welcome. I'm excited to be back, and I'm really excited to start calling the SSL again. I was pretty busy with school, but I've been missing the league, and I'm really excited. We have some new teams in the division, either through relocation or being relegated, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty exciting season moving forward.
Yeah, with Schwarzwälder FC relocating from Accra last season, and then Seoul and Inter London coming down from Division 1. It is also worth noting that AS Paris was dropped from Division 1 the season before last and narrowly missed out on promotion. And so those are the three teams that are really expected to be towards the top, since they are the ones with the most Division 1 experience and talent. But Montreal is also right there. They could make a push at any point.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a really exciting season. It was really exciting last season, I think, in the second division. And I can see a 3 and maybe potentially a 4 horse race here, 4-legged horse race here. So yeah, I'm really excited, and yeah, I can't wait to see our first matchup, which is gonna be Seoul versus Perry. So this is actually probably, in my opinion, the most exciting matchup of the day, because these are probably the two major favorites going in. I would say personally.
Yeah, it's formations are nearly matching, but not quite in this instance. It's a 4-3-3 from both sides. Seoul has two wide mids and two central attacking mids, whereas Paris has a standard 4-3-3 setup.
Yeah, Perry, their 4-3-3, they've actually been pretty consistent with that. They've had that formation.
Well,
They've used that formation. Oh, that was really close. They've used that formation pretty consistently. And honestly, Seoul have always had kind of unique formations, so I'm not too surprised to see they're kind of like, I don't know, like an anchor kind of shape formation. Is
Yeah,
that safe to say? But
almost
yeah,
like a Christmas tree.
yeah, but there is a Christmas tree formation that is a little bit different,
Yeah,
and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty unique, and I'm excited to see. It's already been a really action-packed game so far, going back and forth.
yeah, we've seen a couple of shots near. Oh, there's a shot from Aloisi, although it's quite high. And we've already seen several shots so far from both sides. Last year, or not last year, last season, there's another shot from Ryan. That's ambitious, to say the least. Last week, Gunnar Kennedy was the hero for Seoul, racking up 3 assists, however you want to call that, whether it's a hat trick of assists or a coat rack or a turkey, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I guess that's pretty
Oh,
exciting.
Barfley with
As
a
for
save.
Gunnar Nelson's one of my loanees, and yeah, exciting attacking fullback. So it's really exciting to see them being creative and not just being a defensive player. I
Yeah, and
also
here's
think,
here's
sorry,
Bull. Looked like there was going to be a run there. Now it's from Brisky, it's from Papadopoulos, and it's into
ooh,
the midst of Neuer.
and that's who I was just about to mention. Another, I would say for Perry, that's probably their most scary player, Papadopoulos. Um, Usually not just the top goal scorer on the team, but usually he's up there in the league. And I'm really expecting him probably to finish first or at least top three for goals in Division Two this season.
Yeah, it is there was a cross that didn't quite get anywhere. So far, there's only one player in Division Two through just the first game, of course, so not much saying there. But Hugh Mann on Seoul, who I actually don't see on the field at the moment. Yeah,
He's
Hugh Mann. Oh, he's the
he's
defensive
the
midfielder.
yeah,
Okay,
I
there he
believe
is.
he's an anchor. I could be wrong.
But yeah, Hugh Mann, the only player in Division Two with more than one goal so far. Papadopoulos does have one, so he can
Oh,
put himself right back into the Golden Boot race. And Paris is playing with fire here. Now they'll clear it up the left wing for Alistair. Back
yeah,
in for Black.
Perry not scared to play the ball out the back end. While it didn't work out this time, they did manage to pass it out a little bit rather than just clearing it. But they'll have to do a bit more trying to move past their own half.
Yeah, Paris is a team that tends to play to their own advantage rather than stick to a certain type of formation or attitude. Like there's some teams in the league like oh, there's a good shot from Papadopoulos that curls in, but Neuer able to hold. Paris is a team that sort of responds to their opposition and responds in kind. They don't typically stay in any attacking or cautious or any other kind of attitude, depending on who they're playing. Sometimes it's kind of impossible not to be attacking. But here's Danny Paul with a long shot, and Barfoot
Oh, that was a
tips
good
it over.
shot. Yeah, it's been a really exciting half so far, to be honest, and like I expected, it's been a close game. And I know that both these teams will definitely be looking for the 3 points because this could be a difference maker come the end of the season if one of these teams are just a point or
Ooh,
two off.
at least he got his head to it there, but it was not a narrow enough angle, and that does bring us to the half with really nearly identical statistics as of now. Paris dominating the possession battle. They have significantly larger number of free kicks thanks to a large number of fouls by Seoul, but shots and shots on target. and XG are all pretty much around the same.
Yeah, like you said, that's kind of the main difference. But I I do think if they're depending on what subs are made during second half, it could be a game changer for either team.
Yeah, both teams are trying to play to their strengths, and I think that each team anticipated the other doing that, so they've kind of done their best to shut that down. As we do have a sub here for Seoul, it's Rafael Ramos in for Mark Spoon. I believe that's on the defensive back line. I think it's the right defender. That may be it's the left defender. Okay. And Puri attacking off rip with Papadopoulos leading the charge. Now it's Brisky into Bull. Back to Black, over to Horvat, some fancy footwork to Alistair. Zanetti on the far wing. Zanetti cross in, Mertz controls, and that shuts that down.
That was a great job though for Perry. They got open man Zanetti. He was wide open on the wing.
There's a
And he tried to.
cross. Luis, he puts it on target, but Barflett with a great save.
Both of these teams doing well to. I think the middle's pretty clogged, so they're trying to find the wings and kind of get it in from there.
Yeah, they're both doing good work.
Oh.
Just hasn't erupted. Cortez with a long shot.
Yeah, maybe a bit too ambitious there, and should have held on maybe a bit longer and tried to take another touch and potentially take a shot closer or cross it over in the middle
Yeah,
more.
Papadopoulos looked like he was going to become open there shortly.
Knowing Papadopoulos, he's probably upset.
Yes, indeed. Brisky cross for Papadopoulos, but he doesn't get enough juice on it. Neuer will hold that.
Neuer is
Posts it.
solid, just like
Ooh.
you would expect from someone with the name,
Yeah. Yeah, Neuer been one of the most consistent goalkeepers in Division 2. Did struggle pretty mightily against Division 1 last season. Here's an opportunity. Papadopoulos has him in the back of the net.
Wow. And
he's
that's his
onside.
second.
The second of the season, first of the game for either side. And in the 59th minute, Paris has gone up one.
And just like I was talking about earlier, one of the most dangerous players in the league, and I definitely think him and a couple other players, but he's definitely one of the stars of this team.
Yeah, him and Brisky, both two of the most influential players on this Paris team. Both were tied for the runner-up of the MVP last season in Division 2, and both combined there to put them up in a very important game.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
Here's Kennedy, though, looking for an equalizer header by Aloisi. Barflett, again, proving his worth.
Yeah, Jay Brisky, he's probably one of the most creative wingers in the league, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, Brisky has been a powerhouse for the last 4 or 5 seasons at this point, it feels like.
Yeah.
As the time is winding past quickly. We're already at 83 minutes. Time is running down for Seoul to equalize. We're all the way to the 90th.
I assume Perry's just passing it around.
Yeah, they were dominating possession at the half. And now with 10 seconds, I don't think that Seoul has time to do anything. And I think that 1-0 Paris is going to be our final score, just waiting on the whistle. And there it is.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be huge 3 points for Perry, in my opinion. But kind of interesting to see that the former Kyle Leonard players actually did pretty well in that game. But that whole right side for Seoul did pretty well. But yeah, it was a really exciting game. It was pretty close as the score tells. And yeah, I know this will be a huge win for Perry, who are probably hoping not just to get promoted, but win the league this time as well. And I know Seoul will be on the other hand, obviously really devastated because on another night they could have won. I mean, they had more shots. They were equal to Perry on goal. They had a higher XG, I mean, not by much, but by a little bit, and they end up with 0 points. So it could have been a different game, a different night, but that's football, and we'll see how this game looks on the return leg. But yeah, for now, Perry with the 6 points playing, or the 3 points playing them to six, which will put them in first place. So see how the rest of the teams do. If Montreal win tonight, that would also give them 6 points. So watch out for them tonight.
Yeah, Montreal, I believe, is in the last match of the day. Yeah, against Schwarzwälder. But I think, yeah, as you were saying, the XG would really the whole match was very close, and I think that what it really came down to is that Bori Barfoot was able to make, I think, 4 or 5 really good saves against headers from the strikers of Seoul coming in from those crosses from the right side. Gunnar Kennedy doing his job once again. Just this time he wasn't able to generate a goal, although it certainly was not for lack of effort. But that does bring us into our next match. It's going to be Inter-London FC, one of the two teams sent down from Division 1 last season after struggling a little bit. Had a good resurgence towards the end of the season, but at the end of the day, it wasn't quite enough as we have a 4-3-3 here,
With
I think.
yeah, 4-3-3, but asymmetric with two strikers and a left winger.
Yeah.
And then Kapstad just have a regular like 3-3 with a defensive mid and two wingers and a striker up top.
Yeah.
I'm
And
excited to see this. Sorry.
Kapstad coming off of a 3-1 loss to Seoul, London coming off of a 1-1 draw with Schwarzwälder. And London really, I think, are a bit upset they didn't win that game. The goal that Schwarzwälder got was certainly an excellent goal, but by the numbers, London certainly deserved to get more than 1 point out of that match, and they'll be looking to take out that frustration on Kaapstad here.
Yeah, and speaking of Inner London, it's really cool that Kay Clements is still playing for Inner London, and I think that's someone we'll need to watch out tonight. Huge goal scorer for them, probably their top goal scorer for quite a bit now. Oh,
Yeah, I
and
do
a
think
shot
so.
by McGurk. McGurk?
Yeah, McGurk is high on that shot.
That's another long-time player here. Another solid user, and I think they'll be a big part of this team's
Yeah,
success
there's
as well.
Pinkman. That's a missed play, but Gary Hawk will get in the
Oh,
way of the pass for Clements, and that shuts down a very dangerous attack from London. De Silva looking to come right back on the counter. The Cove slows down the play enough. Here's Krustis Jr. has an opportunity, shoots, and it's just
oh!
blocked.
I thought that was going in.
That looked very good up until the final few inches. And we're already at 36 minutes in the game. Jerry on the far side. That's a cross in for Bjorkas. Bjorkas takes up to Clements. Clements doesn't have a shot, puts it back to direct free kick. Up the near side, to the line, cross in, headed down. Jerry blocked by
Oh,
Dexter Hall.
on the counter now. Oh, never mind.
Great reflexes there for Dexter Hall. Has been the arguably the best player on Kapstad's squad for the last 2 or 3 seasons and has been an absolute stalwart on their back line. And that takes us to the half already. There's one shot not on target for Kapstad. Unfortunate start for them. They are going to want to fix that as soon as they can. Although they are dominating the possession battle. But Inter-London is a team that does thrive pretty well off of the counter, and you can see that from their 6 shots with 3 on target. And I think that London is going to want to come out with a vengeance in the second half. They're going to want to make sure they make a statement, and Kapstad is going to do everything they can to just get more offensive.
Yeah, Kapstad, they're passing the ball around, but sometimes it looks a bit slow and sluggish, and it's opening up opportunities for the press to kind of take the ball for them and get those quick counterattacks that they've had. I know there's a few times where Kaapstad have had the opportunity to counter and instead have chosen to pass back. So we'll see what happens with Kevin Zimmer coming, I believe.
Yes, Kevin Zimmer coming in at the half for halftime orange slices. That was nearly an
Oh,
immediate opportunity for Capstad, but a good header will shut that down. And De Silva will take the ball right back.
yeah, I was devastated when, as the coach of Team Orange, that I didn't get halftime orange slices in my academy.
Oh, here's Clements, has an opportunity. Kamavinga didn't get it. And
Oh,
Hall again, Dexter
wow!
Hall.
I thought that was gonna be it.
That looked like it was very close. Now Jerry with the the corner. That one doesn't come to anything, but London do have the chance to recycle. Not if they give it directly to De Silva, though. And another turnover by Capstad. It's Pinkman now, has an opportunity, but skies it high. Had to shoot there. Kamavinga was coming down.
That was a beautiful field goal, man.
Yeah. Well worked, but nothing doing in the end. And 60 minutes gone now. Hall looking to build out of the back. Salvatore to De Silva. Back to Cove. Crosses to the opposite side of the field to Scud Muffin. Cruistus
That was
Jr.
a
looking for the box, but there's 5 London defenders on that back line.
great switch of play, and
Here's
this is
Salvatore. There's the
oh
attempted through ball, but nothing doing. Oud gets his foot on it. And now it's on the counter. Jerry up to Pink. Nope. Back to Rama. Up to Pinkman. McGurk. That's a through ball. Put on for Jerry. Jerry, one-timer. Clements. Oh, it's in! Kate
oh
Clements has
wow.
scored. It's onside, and it's a 1-0 Inter-London lead.
You know, ironically, I was gonna say how it was good to see that they were finally pushing forward, but I guess it was for naught. But great counterattack by Inter London, showing just what we were talking about the half. You know, they don't have the possession, but when they have the ball, they're just very quick with their passing and movement and opening up holes in the defense.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a... oh, here's Pinkman again with another opportunity. Capstad gets on it quickly. Bjorka shoots. Blocked. Here's a reset after recovery by Oud. And
And
that's that.
that was also another great opportunity. Last time they went across goal, but this time, you know, because it was covered, they cut back, and we're just a little unlucky there.
Yeah, and now Muffin into Krustis.
Oh,
This could be an
uh,
opportunity for Capstad if they can get reset quickly. Zimmer for Muffin. Muffin through ball. De Silva has an opportunity. Shoots. Rama
oh,
controls and shuts that down.
good opportunity there. Hopefully, they can try to produce more of that.
Yeah, but not if London is attacking. Here on the opposite end, free kick with a cross. Doesn't go anywhere, but now Donnarumma to McGurk. McGurk shoots, Hall blocks. Jerry
Oh,
shoots, Hall blocked, but Jerry was offside.
that was amazing goaltending.
Yeah, Dexter Hall, I think, is probably the best Division II goalkeeper.
Extra Hall earning his money there for sure. Probably
I think Gary Hogg had a possible run, but stopped, retained possession from direct free kicks challenge, and now it's Salvatore
that look
shoots.
offside. Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I was going to say, if that's in, it's offside. Kapstad intercepts deep in their own territory. And now we'll play out of the back. Zimmer forward to Muffin. Muffin through ball for Krustis. Here's the opportunity. Shoots.
Oh,
And Oud slides in front of it. And he's offside anyway.
another good opportunity.
Yeah, Kapstad's starting to get their feet under them. They They typically do seem to be a team that does take a little bit of time to warm up. They do play better in the latter stages of each half. Typically, Clements with a first-timer from distance, but Dexter Hall again with an excellent save.
That was beautiful technique from Clements, but holy Dexter Hall is putting in a man of the match performance.
Yeah.
Player of the match.
Yeah, Dexter Hall with a 7.5 rating so far in the game. You don't see something that high from a keeper particularly often.
What a save.
Does his job there, but there's only 30 seconds, and Capstad has to score one if they want to take a point. I don't think they're going to be able to do it unless they can get something very quickly here.
That's a bit quicker, but
Muffin on
good
the left
job.
wing, driving. They have time yet. Nearly to the line. Cross put in for De Silva. Headed on, and it is high by about 2 feet. And that will be the match. London has taken it 1-0, and they will be on 4 points, whereas Kapstad will fall down and remain at 0.
Yeah, I mean, I think Caapstad had 1 point, but it was definitely a deserved win for London. Um, they didn't have the possession, but they definitely had a lot more of the chances and the shots. But yeah, I mean, it was a great match, and I guess Capstad will look to try to translate, um, that possession into more goal scoring opportunities. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I I hesitate to use a dominating win in most instances, especially when it's only a 1-goal match, but I mean, if Dexter Hall is replaced by nearly any other keeper in the league, then London scores at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 in this match. And Dexter Hall really kept his team in this. For them to only walk away with a 1-0 loss and not lose by more is a testament to Dexter Hall and to the teamwork on that back line.
Definitely agree, and that puts London up in the second place. So Montreal could potentially pass them. Um, and oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say this name. Schwarzwälder FV
Schwarzwälder.
Schwarzwälder FC or FV, sorry FV.
Yeah,
If they
Black
get
Forest
if they
Wizards. Yeah.
get if they get a win, uh, depending on how many they score, I think they would need to score at least 2 more. They could pop into second place above London.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully the standings aren't highly important in the first few matches of the season. It's much easier to later in the season when it gets to week 12, week 13, and you're having to do all the math on who's technically still in the promotion race, who's technically still in the race to win the division. It gets uh difficult, we'll say. That will mean that our next match will be between Cairo City FC, entering the second season of their rebuild, and Red Star Laos, who are in their fourth season as a squad after coming into the league in season 7. It is a mirror of the Seoul formation for Red Star and a 4-2-3-1 for Cairo.
Yeah, it's interesting to know when you're talking about the standings. I guess because I'm so used to being thinking about Division One, where every point matters, even if it's not to win, it's to not get relegated. But I guess in Division Two,
Oh,
really,
it's a
wow,
4th minute goal for Furious Chicken off the cross from Hunter Jones on the far side, and what a beauty that was.
wow, great goal. They are coming out to play. It looks like.
Yes, indeed. Red Star, Laos striking from the beginning. Van Neuer really should have saved that.
That was a great through ball to Hunter, and then a great cross. The British chicken.
Yeah, as we, oh, here's Olaf Sides is going to have another opportunity, and he missed.
Oh,
Missed wide. Van Neuer got away with that. Van Neuer is a rookie, is still learning from his experience so far in the league, so he's going to let in some that he probably shouldn't during the opening stages of the campaign, so that is to be expected. That will happen, but either way, just a very well-worked goal by Red Star there, and Red Star, as we discussed last week, has a penchant for picking up yellows and occasionally the double yellow-red. Mike Checker with 2 of those last season. None so far today, but here's Jones looking for another opportunity, crossed in, and he crossed it directly to Van Neuer instead of to Olaf Sides, and that would have been surely a goal if it had gone to Sides.
hey, it's only 15 minutes in for Checker. We still got time.
Yeah. Airsoft cross in, and
Oh!
it's even.
And we got a
It's
game.
Jean-Claude. 1-all, 16th minute. What a play by Felix Airsoft. Jean-Claude
Goddamn.
right there to tap it in.
Wow, look at that switch too. Holy.
Oh, what a shot.
Talk about being in front of the net for a goal. That's what That's what I tell my strikers. Get in front of the net if you want to score, and you really got in front of the net there.
Yeah. That is lurking at its best. And now here's Airsoft looking to do it again. Cross back in. Norris with it this time. Norris just signed by Red Star from Kaapstad, playing in their first match today. Airsoft enormous. It's a good free ball for Wesley Stain. Shoots, and Josh Canders, Dalton Canders, gets his fingers on it. Tips it over. And now primetime 99 from the corner. Nothing immediately, but resetting. Knocked over by De Bernia, but no penalty is called. No foul is called.
Apparently it was a clean tackle, I guess.
All ball, I suppose.
You know, I know Kevin De Bernia, and that's exactly what he would have said.
Well, offsides for Furious Chicken, looking for number 2, shoots, but Van Neuer picks it up.
You know, I think Red Star Laos is just trying to bring back the physicality of the game, and we just saw it there with that slide tackle.
Yeah, there was this stage for Felix Airsoft, and that is in. What a goal! No, it's not a goal. It's offside.
And this game's still tied. Let's see.
Oh, that's...
Oh, wow. That's very tight.
Very tight. Not quite rave lines, but the correct call. And yeah, as you said, Red Star has typically been an aggressive team that are willing to take chances. And now here's Chicken again.
Wow.
Great. Chicken
That
has
was a
skied
beautiful ball.
Yeah, beautiful through ball there.
I'm pretty sure that was a weak foot. Maybe I'm not. Oh, wait, no, he's left foot. Is it Bernia left footed? He's double footed.
Here's the left side in. There's the double for Furious Chicken. On his 4th opportunity, he makes his 2nd goal. And that, again, just really well worked by Red Star to put that in the back of the net. Hato just thoroughly beats Primetime 99. Sides just taps it on to Chicken, and he gets past Van Neuer. That'll make it a 2-1 game. Now Red Star looking to make it 3, but that's a bit too far. Norris to Wilk. There's Chicken. Cross in for the Bernia. Oh, what a goal. first
wow.
timer side foot redirect beats Van Noyer off the cross from Chicken, and Chicken is having himself a game. Just beautiful from DeBruyne there.
Wow. Yeah, I know he'll be very happy with that goal.
Just on
Perfect time.
side.
That was wow. This is a beautiful one.
Prime time 99.
Oh,
Free kick in. Stojakovic nearly had it, but Kanders with the save.
look at this! Look at this second division stand. Crowds out here to support their team.
Yeah, second
Though they're
division
not
has.
even.
They have some of the most loyal fans.
Yeah, I mean Cairo's been here since season 1, so they do have a bit of history, bit of time to build up that fan base, and so it's great to see that they're still here despite the fact that they might not be where they were in the past, but who knows what the future might hold. It's a really close game. It's only 5 shots to 9. With 3 on target for Cairo and 5 on target for Laos, Red Star Laos, and the XG is only like a 36.36 not 36 XG, 0.36 XG difference. So it could easily be 2-2. Uh, score could be different, and we're in the second half, so we'll see if maybe Cairo can turn the game around.
Yeah, Cairo. That 4-2-3-1 can be quite good when used effectively. This here's Chicken with a cross that doesn't go anywhere. Red Star, they don't have the XG to support their goal total currently, but again, Van Noyer is probably not going to save 100% of the shots that he should save. And there's DeBruyne looking for 2, but Van Noyer makes a good save there.
I mean, they're getting some really good passes into. It's been really.
Oh, off the corner or off sides, but Van Noyer with the save again.
I mean, personally, I think this is the best Red Star Laos team I've seen.
Yeah, this Red Star team has been building. There's Pat Tato with a shot, and Furious Chicken has a tap in.
Yeah. Furious Chicken wasn't gonna let that. Wasn't gonna let that up. He wasn't gonna let that ball go anywhere else. He was getting it done. The awareness he's had today is just his offensive awareness.
Yeah, Furious Chicken. I mean, Pat Tato, good stop by Van Noyer to stop that first shot, but then to not hold it, you've got to get after that ball right away. Just didn't quite get there in time, and Furious Chicken takes advantage, takes a free goal, and that will make him the league's leading goal scorer on 3, and that's Willie Morvis off the bar.
Cairo aren't going to sleep though. They are coming back, they're not gonna just roll over and give up in this game yet. So, we might still yet see a comeback, even if it's only a goal or 2.
Yeah, Cairo have looked quite good. There was a shot from Spain's, but that was off the back of somebody.
Yeah, it looked like his own teammate, but they got a corner, so that's nice.
Prime Time's corner is headed out. Back. Stains with it, back up to Arasov. Prime Time to Normus, and he is flanked hard by Chicken. Could this be a yellow? It is not. But it will be a free kick for Cairo, an opportunity to do something, but Kanders says no.
Yeah, we'll see if the ref can control this game. He's already given out some yellow cards.
Yeah, Laos has a surprisingly low number of yellow cards, although the last time I said that, they picked up 3 in the space of 10 minutes.
Well, I thought that should have been a yellow card, to be honest. I think the ref's been a little lenient on them today, which is kind of a surprise given the reputation. But, wow, that was an amazing switch. And
Oh,
oh,
Adamu does well there to corral that. That could have been a goal for Hunter Jones, but Adamu with an excellent play to keep it out. And now in the 78th, Red Star looking to stay on the attack, but now it's Felix Arasov who's looking for a run. He's got McGlaskins up there,
oh,
but McGlaskins was offside and is forced to back
yeah,
off.
that's what happened there.
Jones up to DeBurnia on the counter. DeBurnia to the near
Going wide to waste
line.
time. Oh no, he crossed the line.
Attempted cross, but Adamu is there. Clearance finds Williams for Red Star. Changshan forward to Jones. Jones has an opportunity. Adamu gets a foot to it.
Yeah, great block there.
Yeah, Adamu has been doing quite well these last few minutes. Jean-Claude controlled that long pass, but controlled it directly to a Red Star player, so kind of defeats the purpose. Now
Well,
through ball for Arasov. That was pretty well put onto. There's nobody there. It's Wesley Staines, and there it is. Cairo has their second. They've been looking for that.
And I believe this will be Wesley Staines' last Division 2 game for Cairo. So big goal for him to finish off his career here. And hopefully maybe this can spur them back and get them 2 more.
Yeah, they are running out of time very quickly to do that, and now with only, 15 seconds, I think the match is pretty much decided. Unless Red Star gets another one here. Nope. And that's going to do it. It's going to be a 4-2 victory for Red Star Laos. A deserved victory, certainly. I think that Cairo deserved the 2 goals. They had a lot of good chances and opportunities. I think that Red Star deserved probably about what they had. I think that free goal that Chicken got, that last one, probably didn't really deserve that one, but at the end of the day, it's a 4-2 victory. Red Star's not going to have any complaints about how this match went.
Yeah, I think it's a little unfortunate for Wesley Sane not finish with a win, but it was still a really good performance by both teams. But Red Star Laos were just putting the pressure on early, and Pyro, they did try to come back, but I think it was one of those things that was a little too late. And so they kind of, it's hard to come back from down from 3 goals. So it's one of those things that just can be tough mentally.
Yeah. Yeah, and I am a little bit surprised that Wesley Staines did not get the player of the, or excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit surprised that Furious Chicken did not have a higher match rating there. That with his hat trick as well as the assist to DeBurnia, was involved in all 4 of Red Star's goals directly. Did not get a 10.0. Ended up with a 9.2. A little bit
Um,
surprising, but
yeah, I mean, to be honest, I thought Furious Chicken was the man of the match. It was a great game from them, and it'll be exciting to see Red Laos. To be honest, Red Star Laos. I thought they were a really exciting team. I'm a little biased because I have some of my players on there, but they scored. But I actually think they've grown a lot, and they have a lot of own homegrown players, not just players that are loaning in that are really good, like Furious Chicken being one of them. So it'll be exciting to see how they progress as the season goes on.
yes, indeed, as that brings us into our final match day of the evening. It's a 4-2-3-1 from Montreal, as well as a 4-2-3-1 from Schwarzwälder. However, the Black Forest 4-2-3-1 employs defensive midfielders, whereas Montreal's has central mids.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting. I mean, obviously having defensive midfielders, they won't go and attack as much compared to a central midfielder. You know, kind of pretty obvious, but obviously that kind of shows their overall approach. It looks like Montreal is probably going to be maybe the more aggressive team moving forward, committing more players forward.
Yo, and
Oh,
nearly immediately
oh,
they are. That was Paul Vaffel off of the post and quickly cleared out by Schwarzwälder's keeper.
but likewise, when we saw there, because they're committing a lot forward, I think Black Force will look to maybe get them on the counter.
Yeah, that was a very good counter opportunity. They didn't quite get there, so that is a very
Yeah.
good point.
It's early on, so we'll see how it develops, but I think that's, not to try to simplify it too much, but I think that's kind of the battle we'll see this game.
Yeah.
And
And now
this is
Montreal's
very good
working.
passing.
Yeah, there it is. Noodle to Allard, and there it
Oh,
is.
that was beautiful
Onside.
passing.
That was just very well worked. You could
That
tell
was
that
all
they
the way
had
from
a
the
plan.
back, dude.
Yeah.
Man,
Built it all the way from their own keeper.
I love to see that.
Putanesco. Calvera. Vaffel played a great, or no, I'm sorry, Vaffel to Noodle to Allard, and that's just, Southern Central can't do a whole lot about that.
So good they had to show it twice.
Yeah. Onside by a hair. Well-timed run.
Yeah, beautiful start for Montreal, and that puts them first in the league actually, if the results stand.
Or work with a hard hit clearance. Dion forward for Zerhuni. Opportunity for Schwarzwälder. Back to Plink. To Schenkinger. To Freddie. Freddie forward for Dion. Waiting for something to open. Freddie to Gin Tonic. Gin Tonic driving towards the line. And it is taken away by Montreal. Son Santro. Out to Llewellyn. Forward for Berbatov. Berbatov forward. Here's Rob Tucker with an opportunity. Has to beat Adam Rage and cannot. Adam
Oh,
Rage with the save, and that'll be a corner for Schwarzwälder.
Rage is another solid.
Ooh. Berbatov, great header on target, but Adam Rage again with the save. Yeah, as you were saying, Adam Rage, one of the best in the league, was on Sao Paulo and a key piece of keeping them up in Division 1 for the last few seasons prior to being traded.
Yeah, definitely. I believe he got traded this past off season. But he was solid in Division 1, so to see him in Division 2, probably going to be one of those key players for Montreal, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Montreal's former keeper, Brian Duke, traded to Athenae as part of that three-way trade to swap the keepers around, and now it's Dion all the way up. And that is, well, immediately, it's Dion with a shot. Rage,
Oh,
again with a save,
that
and it's a
was
corner.
amazing save. Oh my gosh.
Rage read that very well. And that is three very good saves for Adam Rage. Free, again a good save from Rage.
Yeah, trying to keep his team not just in this game, but walking away with 3 points.
Yeah, and here's the opportunity again. Tucker cross, but it will be taken by Montreal after the end of it. And now way back to Sarah Central. After those first 15 minutes or so, Montreal really hasn't had a whole lot to say in the attacking department, and Schwarzwälder is coming on strong here in the latter stages of the second half, or excuse me, the latter stages of the first half. Here's Tucker with another opportunity, but Rage with the save again.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe they've just after they got the goal, they just kind of took their gas off the pedal and are just trying to keep the lead. We'll see here as they got the ball.
Yeah, here's another opportunity. It's Noodle on the wing. That's a cross in for Waffle.
Oh!
And he missed just wide.
Well, just as we questioned them, they come back
Yeah.
and almost produce another goal. Oh,
Up
wow.
here,
Yeah, that's
maybe again. Noodle, no, too far forward. Freddie takes. Forward. So Fanta bends up to Putnesca to Calavera. Vaffle forward to Noodle. Noodle has a run. It'll be Sarn Central on a 1v1 that he's just barely over.
He's definitely gonna be kicking himself for that one.
Yeah, that's one that he's going to want back for sure.
A two goal lead's better than a 1-goal lead, and they really want those 6 points from this.
Yeah, especially
Or
the
the
way
3.
that the way that Schwarzwälder has been attacking. They're definitely going to want the second. Because it does seem at this point to be more of a win than an if. For when Schwarzwälder will get that first goal of the match. They did draw Inter London last week on a 1-1 tally. And there is the half. I think that Schwarzwälder, 7 shots, 5 on target. Montreal, their only shot on target, has scored. So it's
Yeah.
been very close. I think that Schwarzwälder, if they can keep this up, they're going to end up coming away with at least 1 point, if not 3, and Montreal needs to put more shots on target.
Yeah, I agree. I think they definitely need to try, even if they don't try to score another goal, they definitely need to try to retain possession better and keep it out of their half, because at the moment they're just conceding a bunch of shots, and I mean, one of those shots are eventually gonna go in.
I thought that might have been an opportunity for Tucker, but it was just a bit too far forward. What a statement that would have been if that had been good.
Yeah, that would have been devastating for Montreal, I think.
Yeah. But now here's Montreal, the attack again, looking to make it 2. Oh, Freddie misses the tackle. It won't hurt him in the long run, though, as Schwarzwälder is able to take it to the opposite end. Klake with the long throw for Gin Tonic. Into Berbatov, plays the 1-2. Gin Tonic looking for the cross, and it's in!
Oh.
There it is! Rob Tucker finally has his goal. He's been looking for that all match long.
And just like we've been alluding to, Montreal haven't been containing Black Forest very well, and it was only a matter of time before this happened.
Yeah, with the number of shots on target, I mean, Adam Rage has been doing excellently, but he's bound to let one up at some point, and there it was. And now it is a 1-point match for each side. Montreal is going to be back on the very offensive, and Schwarzwälder is going to continue to do what they have been. This here's another opportunity for Rob Tucker. Tucker beats his man and shoots Adam Rage.
Oh.
Great save.
Yeah, so far the player of the match by a mile, keeping his team in this game.
Peterson with an excellent dribble there.
Yeah.
In the box for a Lard, who skies it.
Yeah, box to box wing back there.
Yeah. Gin Tonic in for Llewellyn, and it's in! No, he's offside.
Oh, I was going to say Black Force are up, but no, it's there.
Here's a free. That one's headed out. And now Fanta bends back for Cinnamon. Forward to Noodle. Back to Calavera. Shoots.
Oh.
That's a good save from Saran Central.
Montreal have a corner.
Yeah. But headed out by Schenkinger. Calavera to a Lard. Has an opportunity, but Dion. Excellent tackle there.
Yeah, great
Risky
tackle.
inside the box, but to perfection.
I am always scared when I see one of my players make a sliding tackle in the box, but when it's clean, it works, and it's what you need.
Yeah.
It's only when it's called that you get upset.
Yeah. Sarah Suntrall with not a good clearance there. Pedersen, Putneska, Zerhuni tackles it away from O'Rourke. O'Rourke has it again, has an opportunity. A large shoots, and it is just wide.
Great passing to create the chance there, but yeah, unfortunately, Montreal were unable to put that away, even though they do need a goal here. They want to come away with
Here's an
3
opportunity.
points.
Oh, Søren Suntrall makes the save. That is a huge save.
Massive save. And
There'll
that
be a
just
throw.
that just went all the way to the other end.
Yeah, only 3 shots on target from Montreal, but their XG is 1.62. So even though they're not getting a whole lot of shots in, there's another one.
Oh,
Fantoben's nearly had the free kick header.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that the huge difference between the two teams is that Black
Oh,
Forest
Wartooth.
has forced Adam Rage to make saves.
Yeah,
And if you don't force a goalie to make saves, well, you're not going to score.
yeah.
You got to put it on the net.
Yes, indeed. And there's only 2 minutes left in this match with Schwarzwälder putting in a corner. It doesn't go anywhere, but Schenkinger recovers. Back to Dion. That might have been offside, but it's not called. Llewellyn shoots. It's off of the back of somebody, and that is shut down. And now, 45 seconds. Montreal on the attack. Pedersen shoots. It's high. And that's probably going to just about do it.
Yeah.
20 seconds if Schwarzwälder wants to make an attack on net. I don't think they're going to. Down to 10. I think they're just going to be content to take the 1. Zerhuni, Llewellyn, Plink, and the whistle. And that is the match. It is a 1-1 draw. Schwarzwälder, I think, probably deserve that 1-1. Montreal, I think, probably deserves that 1-1. Both teams did pretty well, but I don't think that one team was head and shoulders above the other.
Yeah, this was a really close and exciting match, and I think it just shows how close the league is this season in both divisions. To be honest, I think we're starting to see, especially progression starting to kick in this season, but just in general, we're starting to see the league develop and grow. We're seeing more players join. More players are staying longer, and what we have is a lot of great teams. And there's new managers as well. I don't believe either of these two teams have new managers, but in general there are new managers in the league. So it's really exciting to see that they're able to come in, still figure things out, and yeah, it's exciting to see where the league is right now, and I think this might be one of the most exciting seasons yet to come.
Yeah, certainly in both divisions, it's going to be, well, based on what we've seen in these first 2 match days, it could go pretty much any which direction with only one team in Division 2 has not either lost or drawn just within the first 2 match days. That is, I think there were 2 or 3 teams that were 2-0 at this point last season, which is just wild that it is that even this far in. But excellent game or excellent slate of match days today. Close games throughout. You could say with the exception of the Cairo Red Star game, but that game was very entertaining regardless of how close it technically was. And with that, I think that is it for us today. Omniscius, if you have any final thoughts before we sign out here.
Yeah, you were mentioning about the standings, and I believe in Division 1, the top 3 teams have 4 points. So it just goes to show that the gap between the top teams and the bottom teams is slowly withering away, and I'm really excited to see what's in store for the season and to see you guys next time. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching Division 2 Matchday 2, and we will see you all later.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you in about 4 or 5 hours for round one of the cup. Don't forget to tune in for that here very shortly. But yeah, as Omniscius said, we will see you next time.